possibility of Al-Qaeda expanding. I wanted you to say a little bit more how the fighting between groups can leave space for Al-Qaeda or Daesh affiliated groups expanding. And Mr. Ladsous, I wanted to ask you, some peacekeepers countries, troop contributing countries like Chad have said that they haven't had access to NATO equipment of Dutch and other TCCs. Is it true that some peacekeepers in Mali have had better equipment, and how is that situation going to be solved? Thank you, as peacekeepers die from Chad.
No, thank you very much for your question. I think we are all mindful of the danger that the terrorist threat represents in Mali, not only in Mali, but in the entire region. But of course, for us, the first step is to speed up the implementation of the agreement, because the agreement gives us all the necessary tools to address all the issues in the region, including working together with the former armed groups and signatory of the agreement to jointly, through joint patrol and the rest of the security provision of the agreement, to tackle those issues. But we also know, even if we do that, we must still need the support of the international community to be able to address most of these challenges, because they are transnational. It's not only even terrorists. We have also the organized crime, which means it requires, I think Mr. Ladsous touched on the regional aspect of the conflict. That's why we are working with Burkina Faso, Niger, Chad, and the rest, Algeria in the region, to have the mechanism to address the terrorist threat in the region. No single country can face this problem. It's a global issue, but we in our region, we try to focus on our situation in Mali. Why the terrorist threat is even increasing in Mali? Because there are significant part of the Malian territory which are not under a state control, which in itself represent a danger. So our collective effort to ensure that there is a state control over the territory, so we can organize the fight against the terrorist groups. I leave the second.
What about the equipment of the peacekeepers?
Mister, you should know by now that I never answer your questions.
Une question sur...
The peacekeepers that have died defending your country in Chad and other countries, do they have the right equipment? Why were they left